Hello and welcome to SBC Network. I'm with my co-hosts Marcus Trevetti and Asher Friedman, and I'm Carson Agnello. And today we're going to be talking about who do we think is going to win the NFC North. Marcus, you first.
I have to go with the Detroit Lions. I mean, that's overall just a very skilled football team. I don't really see anyone standing a chance. I guess people could say that the Minnesota Vikings are good, but they lost a lot of key additions on the defense, as well as they lost Adam Thielen, their wide receiver 2 target. I don't think Jordan Addison's going to fill up that role.
I personally have to go with the Lions. I mean, they have probably one of the best head coaches in the league, Dan Campbell. I love the guy. They have Jameson Williams returning. He didn't get to play much. Actually, a fun fact, his first NFL catch was a touchdown. And I just overall think the Lions' defense is going to improve, and Aiden Hutchinson will take a step. So I ultimately think the Lions will win by like 2 games.
I really do agree with the Lions. They've just got such a good young team. Dan Campbell, I love him as a coach. Jared Goff is going to be a lot better this year, I feel like. The rest of the division's gotten worse. Oh, we have breaking news. Brett Favre returns to
Football. Signing with Detroit.
Oh,
my.
this is interesting.
Wow.
So Brett Favre has officially played for every NFC North team
Except the
besides
Bears.
the Chicago Bears.
That's crazy.
Wow.
I mean,
Alright.
this could either, it all matters if he's going to start or not. This could either make the Lions even better as a team if he's still good, or they can make him probably last.
I think they're going to put him as a backup just to the start.
Yeah.
And if Jared
Yeah.
Goff messes up, they're going to
If Jared Goff messes up.
Personally, I don't think this is earth-shattering news. I think there's 2 reasons why Brett Favre is doing this. I think A, it's to mentor the young Lions team, and B, to mess up any type of mentality or any type of positivity that Packers fans and the Green Bay Packers had coming into this year. But the Detroit Lions are probably likely to, if Jared Goff is injured, Brett Favre is likely to start, and hopefully he doesn't throw more game-losing interceptions.
See, here's the problem. Now they got 3 good quarterbacks on the roster. They got Jared Goff. They had Hendon Hooker in the draft, and now they just got Brett Favre. Who's going to be the 3rd stringer?
I think they're playing a role that the Tennessee Titans are playing.
Yeah.
With Ryan Tannehill as the starter and Malik Willis and Will Levis
Battling for backup.
riding the bench.
such a hard choice.
This is going to be a hard
Brett
test.
Favre versus Hendon Hooker.
What
a
is he-
50-year-old man versus
Yeah.
a 25-year-old rookie.
Who knows? Hendon Hooker has a lot of talent.
I think
He can run the
Hendon
ball.
Hooker's like 23 or
Yeah.
25.
He's something like that.
I think
Something
Hendon
there.
Hooker's going to edge him out, and Brett Favre will turn into like a Johnny Manziel type of backup player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Johnny Manziel.
Not really useful to the team.
Just there when they need him.
Just there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the emotional support
Just
guy.
getting paid. I think Brett Favre needs a contract.
And we got more breaking news. Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders signed with the Detroit Lions with Super Bowl hopes. So now they got Brett Favre, Calvin Johnson, Megatron,
A 70-year-old running
and
back
Barry
with
Sanders.
I guess
Wow.
Barry Sanders
He's gonna start.
is going to be no, he's not going to start. He'll be the 3rd string running back.
He's going to be the 5th string running back. Who knows if he can still run?
Fair point. I mean, you got David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs already in that backfield. Maybe the Lions are trying to move Jahmyr Gibbs to wide receiver, possibly.
Yeah, who knows?
With
That would be
Barry
cool.
Sanders at the backup.
Or
But
they're
Calvin Johnson, a recent. By the way, these are all 3 Hall of Famers for the Detroit Lions. So the Lions now have 3 Hall of Famers on their team, as Calvin Johnson will probably get that wide receiver 2 role under Amon-Ra St. Brown, as the Lions have been pretty weak at the wide receiver 2 role.
See, here's the thing with the Calvin Johnson one. Calvin Johnson just played in the Celebrity All-Star game at the All-Star. He's still got some left in the tank. So he could potentially be, I don't know, at the end of the season, a top 15 wide receiver. He's not going to be like top like 5 guy that he was. But he still has some left in the tank. So I personally think that this is a very good for the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, give me Calvin Johnson over Devontae Parker every single day of the week.
Of course. And with Jameson Williams' gambling problems, he's
Yeah,
going to have the job.
very much so. I believe Jameson Williams will probably be released by the Detroit Lions now, but I don't know yet.
He's a very fast, electric player. Who knows?
I think that's all for our show here. as we've had a lot of earth-shattering news for the Detroit Lions.
Lucky Lions.
Hopefully they could win the NFC North now, and maybe more. Talking about a Super Bowl.
Super
Bowl against the Philadelphia Eagles, but looks like the Lions are rolling.